Good evening or good morning, everybody. This is Six from the DTT community. I just wanted to make a monthly and a weekly recap of this week so far. Um, Especially because the price action has been choppy this whole week, and also I wanted to go over the amount of trades I've taken. Because I'm not having as much time to trade because of my new job and whatnot. I'm just looking at the weekly profiles, which has been helping me in overall understanding of when to trade and when not to trade. This is something that I've struggled with my trading for the longest because I would look at only I would look at trading during the daily or uh, per New York AM session time frame or such like that, and I would always get faked out, and my bias could be wrong, or price action would not do what I expected to do, even though my bias is right. It ends up happening on the later time. It's just, it's just how trading is sometimes. You can be right on your bias, but your execution might be wrong at the time of execution, and you may not hold the trade long enough for your bias to play out. So I just want to go over uh, some price action um, from the beginning of this month, October. I I see that the month starts off with on September 30th. That's the Monday, and this is what I plotted out all my weekly DTT with some root candles here, but I didn't plot out for a second week, but third week's already plotted out again. We're gonna go over that. Um, Also, I have not plotted out any SMTs with ES in this in the first 2 weeks because I didn't go back and check. But um, I'm sure I made a video on those previously. But this is I've just drawn out my fibs from Monday start of 9:30 to next week Monday 9:30 um, for the second week. Second week was a little weird because there was a holiday on Monday, a Columbus Day. It was a bank holiday that that kind of changed the way we drew fibs. We started off on Monday, 9:30 a.m. Okay, and then dragged all the way out till Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. That's what the book has said, and I'm just trying to see how this played out. But again, for week two, I was done trading by Friday, 4 o'clock or so. I didn't trade after that. So, uh, and also I did not trade on Monday, it being a holiday, and also, I've been busy with other things and just been looking at market from far away in a way. I was not on my charts at all since this whole week. But a good insight this week. I plotted out again from Tuesday 9:30, like I said, because it was a holiday on Monday. We ignored that, but we started the week from Tuesday 9:30 till, um, I plotted out till next week, October 21st, on Monday, till 9:30. We're going to talk about this in shortly, okay? All right. So I just want you guys to see this. Because I'm looking at this from a weekly perspective, I've been noting down some notes. I'm taking down notes because this helps me when to trade and when not to trade, and this is something that everyone struggles with. I know I do. So this is kind of like my journal to tell myself, like, look, this is how the price action is playing out, and I better be watchful through the week, and it may not present the same trades or same price action on the days that I actually trade. So the reason I say that is because I'm really looking for only Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to really help me out in my trades, to actually take trades, because Monday and Tuesday for me, in other words, is Scariot and Aries. As in other words, for me is are the zones that tell me which way the price is going and what the bias could be for the next few days or for the end of the week. For Iscariot, we saw this price action again. I don't trade this, so I just drew out my little equilibrium area. This is my root candle area. But then, I'm just waiting for price to break out of above it or below it, and we see that Aries broke out below it. Okay, um, but if I were to like really look at this, my targets after breaking out lower is Aries would have been something like this, right? So my this would be at least my TP1, like take profit one zone, or I could make this one as well, like TP1, but for for better risk to reward, if I'm entering around 50%, this is a 50% of the this is a 50% of this of Aries, right? Once the price broke down here, I enter it for 50%, just like this. Let's say, okay, stop loss somewhere over here, but um, again, I'm not trading Aries, but I'm just saying, like, if I were to, like, this is probably what I would have aimed for, and you see this, this is where in Ash Wednesday, that's when your TP might have come close to hit, and if you don't close your trade, it could end up hitting stop loss. We see this. Um, and then I come on Ash Wednesday, and I'm seeing why price did not break this low, because if price was really continuing bearish, um, and it broke Iscariot's low, but then price sort of consolidates here, and then it never broke on Ash Wednesday either. It was not a clean break. So now I'm anticipating a reversal for the week. Okay. Also, keep in mind, this is very important. I'm going to come back to this again. This is something that's happened. This is something that's happened. Uh, this price leg right here, this bearish move on a Tuesday. If this happened on a Tuesday opening, like exactly, like look at the time in the bottom. It says Tuesday, October 1st, 9:20. So that's the open, right? That's the open, and that's when price sort of pushed down, and it's it just didn't continue after that. Price even on Wednesday or Ash Wednesday, price never continued, broke that low. It just sort of consolidated. So now I'm already thinking that price wants to rebalance this price right here, and look what ends up happening. This is what keeps happening, and this is how the week ends, right? This is the Thursday move. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Thursday move right here. We took out Wednesday's high, okay, and then price consolidates again, and then on Friday we take out all the imbalance that was created on Tuesday. Let me jot that down right here, this area right here, okay. Um, Now after price has taken out that imbalance created on Tuesday, that's the weekly goal of the price action. That's literally what it wants to do. And we can't really expect any other big moves other than, if the price has not broken down below Aries on Ash Wednesday, we are not expecting any continuation. Then therefore, this is a reversal. Okay, this is a reversal, and that's what we saw in week one. All right, now let's move on to week two. And again, I want you to see that this profit, this take profit marks have not been met for the week. So something that I should like watch it and be careful of. Again, if you are a reverse trend trader, and if that's what you want to do, you can really look for scalp moves around in these areas, like on Wednesday opening right here. This leg is much more than enough then to make good profits. And if you were to catch this move like from here to here, that's still a great move, because prices take swept out this imbalance, and now price just wants the liquidity resting down here. So this leg, or if you can catch this one, that's great. But I'm just saying, from the weekly standpoint, my bias for this week has been consolidation because of the Tuesday's powerful bearish move and failure to continue on Wednesday. Okay, I'm gonna go into second week. This is week two. All right, again, this is week two of October. We are starting from Monday, October 7th, 9:30 to this is the one that's continued to Tuesday of next week because of Monday being a holiday. All right. In this one's very simple and easy. I want you to compare this. It's like a literal contrast from week one to week two because week two was great. This I already know by end of Tuesday that price after breaking out of Iscariot, Iscariot price move above Aries, and then it doesn't want to come back into Iscariot. You see this? It does not want to come back. It's sort of like bounced off of equilibrium again, and then kept going and kept going. This is Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday actually broke the Aries high right here. Okay, that means that's really telling me that price wants to go bullish this week, and I should be looking at bullish trades this week. Uh, First, uh, I wanted to show you my take profits for this week, how it actually played out. I'm just going to minimize this for now. Okay, I want you to just focus on this part right here. Now that we broke out of Iscariot, this is Aries, right? Now, after we closed on Aries, where would be my take profit really, right? My first take profit would be right here. This is where I would take most of my take profit, and I mark that as TP1. Okay, and that's when I would enter. When would I enter that? I would enter that on a Wednesday, right? Because this was Iscariot. This was Aries, right? We don't know where Aries was going to end and if it was going to come back into the consolidation of Iscariot, but it did. It broke above, it stayed up here, and then Ash Wednesday started, right? And then we have a little retracement, right? This retracement, when this happened, this was close to let's say it was about this 38%. This is where I would love to enter, but that didn't give me an entry. But if that didn't happen, I was going to look for some sort of liquidity sweep or SMT with ES for a 15-minute candle entry, and that's where I would enter and target this TP1. Okay, but on Wednesday this TP1 was not met. But if you had entered right here, and I believe I did. Oh, sorry, I was traveling this day. I did not trade this day, but um, so if I enter right here on Thursday, but yeah, so if you had like entered right here, you could have held the trade till the end of the day and maybe like ride it out, and you still would have been in profits. Again, if your stop loss was right here, you wouldn't have been stopped out on Thursday either. Okay, because price is not willing to push lower, right? And also, if there's an SMT, that's a strong indication that price wants to push higher again on on Thursday and Friday, and then continue off. Here's an important thing I want you to know. Even if the price did not meet the take profit for Wednesday's entry, it does end up doing that on Thursday and Friday and even on Monday. Okay, again, I want you to know that if I were to draw my other flip from Iscariot low to high of Ash Wednesday, uh, this is beautiful, guys. Look at that. The negative 27 was met to the tick almost on Monday morning. Okay, but again, if you do have a luxury, right, to hold your trades. And I know my broker doesn't give me that luxury, but I'm also only demo trading right now. But if you can hold, like, look at this. This is like touching to the tick and then, doing whatever it has to do. But this level is very strong for me in my indication. But again, you could have had two trades taken, maybe one on Wednesday and Thursday, and if you could hold it, and maybe if you didn't, like I did, I started my trade on Thursday and Friday, and then um, I ended up taking my profits end of Friday at 4 p.m. or so. Um, yeah, I did not participate in the Monday's price action because it was a holiday, and also I was busy with other things. All right. So here comes the next week, the third week, the week that just passed. All right, I had a lot of questions from like what like how do you know this trade or this week was going to be a consolidation or when to stay out of trades, which days to stay out of trades, sort of like that. I'm really trying to like make this video for everybody who is struggling with that. Again, and I'm just noting down the patterns that I see. Uh, just a minute, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so week three, we're just looking at it from like we don't know what happened, but we're just you know well, we're just starting off with this carryout on Tuesday. Okay, this is a weird week, and that's why I did not trade this week. I was literally looking at price action, but after price has entered Aries, and you know, it's sort of like in my opinion, this was not a complete break, but it did take liquidity off of under Iscariot. Okay, and then Ash Wednesday didn't really push down either, so it didn't want to continue the uh, price action lower or be bearish, and that gave me an indication like, okay, well, we have this huge price leg on Tuesday morning that was bearish. Okay, again, this happened on the same as first week, right? So we have this huge leg that was bearish. Price doesn't want to continue bearish anymore after Iscariot Aries. It did break below here a little bit, but again, went back into consolidation range. This was a consolidation range right here. Let me draw that out. Um, this zone right here. Okay. Then price started to like push up, just trying to like close up this imbalance that was created on Tuesday. If you really look at it to the tick, like that's exactly where price wanted to go back to, and that happened on Thursday. Okay, again, we this week was not showing me any signs of bearish moves because of what should have happened. What should have happened here because Aries did break out of Iscariot bearishly and then went back into the zone. This gave me no confirmation. Again, on Ash Wednesday, price did break above the Aries zone right here, and just wanted to stay there. And then I see a big indication not of being careful that is that or if I want to trade is that this bearish price leg imbalance move that happened on Iscariot, and price wanted to rebalance that through the week, and that's just how the week ended. So was this a good week for me to trade from looking at just Aries? No, Iscariot Aries. Yes, I waited on until Iscariot and Aries finished, and then once Ash Wednesday didn't break below Aries, I was just not interested in trading this week because, again, price was not doing what I thought it was going to do. Also, you see my fib levels, right? You see this. I was literally going for like bearish moves, but after Aries has closed below here, but since Ash Wednesday didn't give us that confirmation, you know, this week was not a great week for me to trade. But you can still take scalps off of the smaller or lower time frame. Let's say 5 minute on a daily chart, on a daily session and still make good profit like this move these moves up and down. You can really trade anywhere you want, anyhow you want, but for me, just to stay out of bad trades, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, that's what I want to say. This is week three, guys. I'm waiting for week four. Again, I'm hoping this week four would be a great move, um, a great move. Again, hoping for clear session bias because week one and week three were similar. If you really look at it, this reversal literally took place on week one. You can see that, okay? And that's why there's no trades for me on week one and also on week three. But on week two, we did get two trades. again, for me, I got two or three trades, and if I had held my trades, this would have I was right with my bias, I was right on my trades, I was right on execution, I was right on taking profits, the levels. So that is a big win for me on week two. And if I'm again, this confidence was only because again I have to be confident before I place my trade, right? So I have to be confident in my bias, and that's only because you know price has shown indications of a big a breakout and retest and entry at a good level with maybe an SMT, maybe a fib level or whatnot, then or also equilibrium, and then we just expand higher. All right, that's it for today, guys. If you do have any questions, please reach out to me on this comment section or maybe on Discord and the 1001 trading community. Huge shout out to Ivan and Anar and 1001 community for everyone, and Scotty and Don and all the analysts in there. I really appreciate everybody. And also, I love the live sessions in the group, in the chat, and I hope this video helps. And if you do have any questions, reach out to me. Don't And be safe and God bless. Thank you.